Official versus Loso. I don't know if this battle was judged or not, but if y'all want to know who really won, y'all help me judge this battle. We judge over here from a scale at 6 to 9, y'all. 8.5, a classic round. Just give me a scale or idea where to land your points. 8 being a fire round. 7.5, solid, consistent round. 7, cool round. To you. Judge it off this criteria, y'all. Delivery, performance, delivery, pace, um, performance, flow, and of course bars, y'all. And of course bars being holding the most weight, and performance holding the second most weight. Help me judge this battle. Take off points if they get excessive with the stumblies. Excessive. And then we got Loso here. We got Loso and Official. They both stumble at times. Loso more than her. So in his regular rap, he be going in his pocket so much he be stumbly. So don't start taking off point one, point one, point one until it gets excessive. To me, 3 times of him doing that little back and forth, like that's just it becomes excessive. So I'm gonna give him to 3. Me, I think that's the fairest. Start taking off point one if it gets excessive with the stumblies or mishaps. Because we want them clean, y'all. Hold on for a second. We want them to rap clean. Pardon me. But yeah, we want them to rap clean, y'all. So definitely take off stumblies and 5-second rule when it comes to the choke, and just take off point 0.5 for every 5 seconds. Give them 5 seconds. If they get a water, stop it. Stop the time. If the crowd's going too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Stop the time. Too crazy. You know. Let's judge this battle fair. Battle rap is life. Y'all like the video for me, y'all.
I said, you dog got the nerve to bring a saint to New Orleans and then ask if this a breeze. I said, we on pay-per-view, right? Well, then this match is like a dream. You know, the last fat battler they gave me was T-Top. I had to add him to the scheme. Because for y'all to see what I'm going to do to a bear and a fish, y'all going to have to catch it on the stream. Here's the thing. Yo, here's the thing. All sent me a couple of days to choose. I said, this is fine. You know, March 2nd is Pisces season. That's a perfect time to get a fish to sign. Hey, yo, that's a perfect time to get a fish to sign. And on that line is where you put your name on death row. As soon as I landed in New Orleans, my initial thought was to N.O. Hey, yo, my initial thought was to N.O. Hey, yo, heck no. I don't even want to take this test. To me, official ain't even official. This is a replacement ref. Hey, yo, this is a replacement ref. Hey, yo, here, I can bet you ain't even passionate. Don't got the name like Loso if you was fabulous. Wouldn't rise to the occasion if you was Lazarus. That's why I'm... Hey, yo, this is a...
See? Perfect example. He's already having little mishaps. There's no way you prepare like that. If that's part of your style, lose it. we need you clean, sir. So that's already 2 mishaps. He did probably more than that, but I'm trying to, you know, ticky-tack files. I don't want to give him no tic-tac. I want it to be like kind of like an obvious mishap, you know. So I got 2 already, y'all. So if he do one more mishap in this round, I'm gonna take off point 1. You understand? At the end of the round.
Hey, yo, here, I can bet you ain't even passionate. Don't got the name like Loso if you was fabulous. Wouldn't rise to the occasion if you was Lazarus. That's why I'm stuck on official like a Madden glitch. Because you don't have... That's why I'm stuck on official. That's why I'm stuck on official like a Madden glitch. You don't have the heart. I'm talking magic carp. We've been waiting for fish to evolve the whole time, and you've been dragging it. And you don't rap like this. Hey, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be the face of female battle rapper that they choose in. I mean, why would we sneak her in? I thought someone from the booth would be a shoe-in. Hey, yo, what if... Hey, yo, it's confusing, because all said you got O. I said O from Jersey, he said no. That's my man, stupid. You better not mix them up either. see the fans lose it. I said I know the difference between both of them. And I can't prove it. See, that O needed a translation. This O gonna need a transfusion. Hey yo, I'm cruising. Hey yo, I'm cruising. Listen, hey yo, I'm cruising. When I shake the room, I just stand through it. I've been wilding with these punches, and my head ain't moved once. I feel like Cam Newton. Hey yo. I feel like Cam Newton, bro. What are we doing? It'll wreck your residence. It'll wreck your residence or test your penmanship. Hey, it'll test your penmanship. Yo, how is she Mount Rushmore if she never set a precedent? Hey, yo, for real, it's gonna be closed casket, and her family won't get to check who's in it then. I told your mom, you want to make sure how it's really official? Get a death certificate. Hey, yo. This is evident. Hey, yo, listen, for each verse, I can rap, sure, I'm about to leave Earth. I done put Puerto Rico on a wave. Hey, yo, free surf. When Oz was thinking of this card name, he thought of me first. Because, of course, you got to get a rapper that's been born again and put him on rebirth. Hey, yo, I told you I could have beat you tonight with both eyes closed. I could have beat you tonight with both eyes closed. I mean, I would say I got bigger fish to fry, but from the looks of it, no, I don't. Time.
All right, give it up, give it up.
Okay. Loso. Name flips. Definitely direct. Your bars was too crazy, but it was good. It was good. Well written, direct. I like your bars. Your pace seemed like you was rushing a little bit, so it was a little rushed. The pace, maybe because the time limit, trying to get it in between before they call time on you. Who knows? You gotta pace yourself a little bit better than that. For me. And then I gotta take off point one for the choppiness, the mishaps. Could be point two, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because there was a lot of mishaps in there, but I didn't add all of them. Like I said, I don't want to hit hard fire. I just want to do obvious mishaps. I'm gonna give them credit, like I'm gonna give them space for just repeating whatever they said. Oh, like you would say, I'm gonna bust mine. I bust mine quick. Pause. I bust mine quick. If you say it twice, I don't know why I use that. Pause me. Right? I'm gonna leave it. But if you say it one more time, that's a mishap. That's obvious. So I'm gonna leave room for that first one. But let's see it. Let's say I'm gonna change the beginning too. Let's say if you say everything, all the setups sound crazy now. I grabbed the weapon. I grabbed the weapon. I grabbed the weapon. Say if you say it two times. I grabbed the weapon. Special attachments. Like whatever the next segment that you say after grab the weapon that you was messing up, if you say that twice, then that's a mishap too. So if you only say it twice and then push through the rest of your line, I'm gonna let it slide. For any rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I judge them all the same. So like some reps is a little harder than others. So if you like, nah, everything's a mishap, then you just call all the five, so it's okay. But just make sure you do that to your favorite battle rapper, whoever. Every time, take off that, you know what I'm saying, that point. That's all I ask. You don't got to do it exactly like me, but that's just the scale we're going by. Just make sure you play it fair, be the same you every single time. So we can make sure that you're being biased in that. Because if you don't do it to a certain battle rapper, then we know you're being biased in that. We can scratch that judgment. That's being more fair. That's even pitting it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it as fair as possible. That's why they change rules. That's why they kick refs out. They gamble. Because now it's not fair. You showed your biasness. Right? Right.
They told me y'all got Loso, the nigga in the Four Horsemen. I was embarrassed and laughing. Y'all talking about the nigga that hang with the meat beater with terrible fashion? Well, I hope he brought the Four Horsemen to help bury this faggot. Cause y'all know what horses do in New Orleans. Carry the casket. You about to see a...
Oh yeah, I didn't give y'all a score either. NYC Angel. So I gave Loso a 7.7. Um, and then I got to take off that point one, so he got a 7.6. A very beatable round for official. Very, very for her. What she averages, yeah, she could beat that. But we got to see. I ain't gonna just oh, it's better than Fisher I seen, so it's better than him. Like, or he did bad. That's why she want like, no, that's not how you judge. You should have a scale for each round and put just see. All right, compare the numbers. That's fair. Not compare them to each other. Oh, because somebody can just do better than you thought, and then you're gonna give it to them. Or somebody can do worse than you thought, like I said, and then you just give it to them. And don't even say if both happen at the same time. That person do better than you expected, and this person do a little less than you expected. You're gonna automatically in your brain, the way y'all judge battles, give it to the guy right here. That don't mean he automatically won though. Just because a top tier have a less the battle and a bottom tier have a good battle. Round. Gotta judge it separate and then put the numbers together. You'll surprise yourself sometimes when you first start. If I give you a round, his first round, you don't know nothing about his round, judge the round. You judge it, and you judge the other person's round, you don't even know it's their first round though. If you didn't know. Like if I gave you random rounds, you'd be like, oh, you understand more off be judging off a overall scale. Is what they're doing with that scale. You know what I'm saying? It's a criteria. That's how rules work, y'all.
All about to see a Florida nigga died. Marino, he won't to, but he can't black. He Latino, 2 guns, shots next to the machine. It's a casino. I've been beefing with a shady record, like Benzino. Now I gotta give the Christian 15 out the Bronco. Tim Tebow, I'll knock out the post. I'll knock out the broski. A Glock with your OC. Jay-Z at the Grammys. I'll pour shots in your trophy. Chop on me, high speed. I switch routes. Slide with the stick. Swiffer jet. I'm cleaning his house. Silence on the 22. Let's see if this big kid shout. Cause my deuce, big or low. Don't make me take this big bitch out. Cause he about to see slugs and AKs. Tell cuz to pray. Cause he gon' for sure die. No Mike, JJ. Soon as this cat sit down, he gon' spill his guts. His club Shay. I told him beat A1 to an inch of his life. Is what I told my sources. Didn't give Loso the address. I swear my bro's remorseless. He at the crime scene. A-Ward body in his hand. That's what he told enforcements. So if you don't slow down, you gonna literally have to hold your horses. I hope God.
I like that.
I hope God forgive me, cause I'm about to go to prison and more. Shit, it ain't like I ain't never been to prison before. Pow, brain shot, his blood splatter when I give him the floor. Y'all gonna be wearing his blood. I'll literally turn this Christian Dior. I heard he an absolute alcoholic. He like to get Henny shots. Well, I went at it with rum, so I will forever clear any block. Catch his bitch in a Malibu, and that's when I send the ops. A girl's favorite drink. You know how many bitches the lemon drop? He said he go. He said he gonna catch me in the French quarters lagging. I said go on searching. He don't even know real niggas from New Orleans don't even go on bourbon.
So Loso definitely had overall more material. They don't got nothing to do with nothing. It helps though. It helps. The more material definitely could help or hurt. But so I can't say it don't have nothing to do with it. But don't got nothing to do with her individual round though. Um, I don't know how long the round, so I don't know if it stopped short or not. That's another important thing when you judge. You got to know the rounds. This is they didn't announce the rounds. They leave the fans clueless. You should tell us how long the rounds is, but I'm assuming it's 2 minutes, and I ain't gonna punish her because I don't know for that. because you definitely that's a mishap. You take off for that. Depending on how long or how short her round is, then that's how much points you take off. But like I said, I ain't gonna do that though. She had some cool. She jumped to a couple pockets at first. So flow for flow was around equal. She jumped into like his original flow held a better pocket than her jumping, and then her breath control was a little off in her pace. But her bars was good though. She had a couple joints. She had a couple joints I heard before. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna give her a 7 point. Nothing too crazy. The short round affected her for sure. A couple of more bars would have pushed her over a 7.6, 7 ish. So yeah, I'm gonna edge it around. She can almost get to that 7.7. But if I took off for, I don't know how long the rounds is, but if she stopped 15 seconds shorter than the round, then I'll start taking off like that. Like if they was booked for 3 minutes, right? And they only spit 2:45. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave a little leeway. So let's say 20 seconds. Because sometimes I used to do 30, but 30 is too long. But it's like 20 seconds. If you spit, it depends on how long the rounds is. But if it's 3 minutes and let's say you spit 20 seconds too short, then I'm gonna start taking off right there. So we'll figure out how y'all weigh that out though. The best Loso was the weekend before that. He been choppy. He turned up against Rock and Geechee. Oh, this is the worst Loso? So he had better performances? I mean, he usually choppy though. Not as much as that first round right there though. But he gonna chop up once or twice. Sure. The way he raps. Close round, man. Super close. But I edged the first to official. First watch too.
Hey, yo, official. Okay. That round, we were both being a little too toxic. We don't gotta fight, oh. You know, after this, if you want to get attached and link, well, you should come by, yo. You know, I told all my homies that I am obsessed and crazy about you. Psycho. I mean, that last line gotta be a mistake, cause you ain't even my type. But yo, who said that I like O? Hey, yo, who said that I like O? Me hitting that is mind-boggling. Go bounce. You wouldn't be a low rider if you was using hydraulics. Hey, yo, if you was using hydraulics, the fans was trying to guess how much you weigh when you walked in, cause you type brolic. I said I don't even gotta look at fish scale. I can eyeball it. Hey, yo, what do they see? Hey, what do they see in you? What do they see in you? How do you attract men? Cause you type brolic. I said I don't even gotta look at fish scale. I can eyeball it. Hey, yo, what do they see? Hey, what do they see in you? What do they see in you? How do you attract men? What do they see in you? How do you attract men?
I don't know what that means. But the way he tried to perform is like, I guess he's talking about her weight. Hold on, let me go back. Maybe it's in the setup.
I don't even gotta look at fish. Cause you ain't even my type. But yo, who said that I like O?
Right.
Hey, yo, who said that I like
Right,
O? Me hitting that is mind-boggling. Go bounce. You wouldn't be a low rider if you was using hydraulics. Hey, yo, if you was using hydraulics, the fans was trying to guess how much you weigh when you walked in. Cause you type brolic. I said I don't even gotta look at fish scale. I can eyeball it. Hey, yo, what do they see? Hey, what do they see in you? What do they see in you? How do you attract men? What do they see?
That actually didn't make no sense. Yeah, most of better he talked about her weight. No, it didn't make sense. He said they was trying to figure out how much weight she is. He said I don't have to look at the scale. I can eyeball it. So in that sense, So how much do she weigh, right? And then fish scale is not an actual scale. Fish scale is a type of drug. You can tell he ain't never been in the drug game. You don't know. He just think fish scale. I don't know what he thinks, but fish scale is cocaine. It's a type of pure cocaine. That's we call it fish scale because the way it flakes, right? So fish scale, I can I don't have to look at fish scale. I mean, you don't even gotta look at the cocaine. I can eyeball it. Like, what are you talking about? No, Rangis's talking about the cocaine on the scale. He can eyeball it, but that's not what he said. He got to word it different then, right, y'all? It becomes a reach at that point. I'm not gonna make it make sense for him. No, unless it flew over my head. I don't know what he's talking about.
How do you attract men? I sound like a broke league owner. I don't know where your back end. I don't know where your back end. I don't know where your back end. Yo, they call you fat end. That's so cliche. I would put a scratch on a New Orleans rapper record like Go DJ. Hey, yo, where the hell is your booty at? I don't even know these days. Official can't even look back at it. It's no replay. Hey, yo. It's no replay. Okay. I know she up here trying to be laughing it off, but deep down I know that she ain't happy at all. You know how Scott Foster and CP3 can't stand each other? Yeah, I'm gonna leave official mad and appalled. Hey, this what you call a good, this what you call a good wingman of Arsenal. Because when you look at this is nonsense. Like I heard of taking one for the team, but this is taking one for the conference. I'm just being I heard of taking one for the team, but this is taking one for the conference. I'm just being honest, and I ain't never once lied. She's still upset because I ain't take her two in the vet, and they tell this bum why. Talking about this right here is exactly why I don't trust guys. I said, baby girl, my contract said I had a +1, not a plus size. Hey, not a plus size. I'm just having fun, guys. You know I don't actually hurt chicks, but when you see a skinny dude with a big woman, just know that tax return hit. Hey, yo, this is it. Hey, this is it. Yo, why are y'all saying that she's so great? Loso was doing the promo when she barely had showed face. I mean, yo, they wanted both of us to put in work. But that mindset is so fake. Because if we're being honest, if you look at us, only one of us is capable of pulling our own weight. Lost weight. Yo, why are you wilder tonight? Because every time they want to say the church is full of hypocrites and they won't follow his life. Yo, I know I'm crazy for calling her fat, and that ain't really godly or right. But how y'all think every battle we feel when y'all shaming the body of Christ? This is light. I told you I could have bodied you with both eyes closed. I would say I got bigger fish to fry, but from the looks of it, no, I don't. Time.
Disrespectful letting them rap for only 2 minutes. Like, y'all, I don't know who to blame on that. The battle rappers for charging them more for an extra minute, or the league over for being cheap and not just booking a battle, regular battle. I don't know who I want to blame, but it's not giving a whole battle whenever you do that. It's giving 106 in Park ish. You know what I'm saying? Because not quite. More like King of the Dot. No, not 3 minutes. And even King of the Dot on the last battles, they give him 3 minutes. On title matches and things of this nature, it's 3 plus. They even understand what time it is. Anyway, tickle bars. See, instead of making it land because it's funny or not, because sometimes it's preference, right? If it's funny to you, then it hit. If it's not, then you like corny, right? That's how jokes go. But instead of getting out of your preference, whether it's funny or not, right? Was it well written? I think so. I like the little minor angle coming at it like that. Why not? So it's well written. I can follow him good. good written. But and then some of the bars was actually witty. So some people just say jokes, and some people got harder jokes than other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like more witty of a joke, even in comedians. So that's how I go by and measure if the joke is witty, how witty the joke is. Even if I don't like it or not, I think it's distasteful. I don't like it, corny. But if it's still witty, then I'm gonna give credit because I'm getting out of preference and try to judge it more off something that's more concrete, wittiness, something that we do judge it off. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get out your biasness. So, but I still give them like it's still short rounds, so it affect both of them because they can't really get in that real bad. An extra minute will help both of them in their scores. But I gave he was I have to take off point one again. He was choppy. I could take off point two because he was extra choppy, but like I said, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm just gonna take off point one. Another 7.76. Same thing as the first round. 7.6. Somebody said I hate the way he manufactures his punches, or like tailor his punches, or deliver them. You mean like deliver? Would that be in like his pace, delivery, flow? Like which aspect, if you had to pick one, would that manufacture his punches be in? If you had to pick one, try to give me a feel of what you're talking about. I think you mean like deliver. You don't like how he delivers his punches, or like direction that he goes in, like in his bars, like his writing. Fight back, official.
That was good. That was good. You not even top 50 battle rappers. You not even top 50 battle rappers. Y'all think I care about what this fag wrote? Knowing the shit that I have written will leave this man ghost. You a man of God. So I don't believe you blam toast. Alicia Keys at the Super Bowl. Bitch, you starting off on a bad.
I guess is his setups and delivery. So his setups and his delivery. So you like his actual punches, you just don't like the way that he sets his punches up. Is that what you mean? Or you mean his what you say? I guess his setups and his delivery. Because to me, the setup and the punch is part of his bars. I guess you can say setup in his delivery. He delivers the first part good or the first part off, and then he delivers the last part of his bar good. Is that what you mean? Is it all in his delivery, or does it have anything to do with how he actually writes the first part of his bar?
No, fuck his feelings. Fuck his feelings. Go to his crib. Fuck his feelings. Go to his crib. I'm dope kicking. Run in his house. Gun in his mouth. This whole
Right in
flinching.
part.
The only way he'll take my
I'll follow
fuck his
this.
feelings. Will leave this man ghost you.
I be in teacher mode, man, trying to understand. My father fish. I'm gonna go back a little bit. You talking about the way he writes it, right? When you said exactly, it's to that. So it's not in his actual how he delivers it. It's what he's saying to set it up, right? No, I keep saying both and then say right. So I guess he is saying the latter one, right? So yeah.
Man of God. So I don't believe you blam toast. Alicia Keys at the Super Bowl. Bitch, you starting off on a bad note. Fuck his feelings. Fuck his feelings. Go to his crib. Fuck his feelings. Go to his crib. I'm dope kicking. Run in his house. Gun in his mouth. This whole flinching. The only way he'll take my medal is the Olympics. One shot, he won't eat for a week. His Ozempic. Let me find out he got coke. Let me find out he got coke, zips or weeds. Talking to the wrong nigga, that's gonna get you jipped with ease. One phone call and my niggas come and get the peas. So if y'all don't want to hear about this nigga being touched, well, don't give this Christian keys.
pick time. I have to do this because we're going by bars, y'all. So it has to make sense, right or no? So if you're the type of judge that it don't have to make sense, no. Just make sure you keep that same energy with everything that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But for me, and for I will hope you, it has to make sense. She said Mary didn't know where this baby came from, and this won't either. Like how she don't know? How she don't know? You just made it up. So it sounds cool, but in the Bible she did know. What do you mean? Angel came to her and told her. She knew this was about to happen. What are you talking about? But she didn't know that, obviously, or she wouldn't have said that. Or if she did know that, she just wanted to make the bar sound cool. But it got a reaction. The crowd knew or didn't know, but they reacted. So do you give her points because the crowd reacted? Three-letter man would. He's an idiot. Hold it down, rankings. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I don't mean to call you names. But no, I don't think we should, y'all. Now, that's obvious. Now, if it's a bar just you just don't understand and is able to be explained to you, and that's different. So make sure you really understand what she's talking about. Like this bar. She made it very obvious. No. You don't get negative points for that. We just scratch the whole bar.
Hands on the handle. It's a scooter. They asked me what I wanted. I'm always going for the 22. I'm a cougar. Step back and size a nigga up with the ruler and they kick with two hands on the handle. It's a scooter. They asked me what I wanted on my plate. I say some noodles. I got no picks. I draw anywhere. I like the doodle. We didn't face the same shit. What? What?
Pockets.
We didn't face the same shit. He gotta get him a prism, you know, right? Memorize smoke shit. I'm trying to give him the system, but he don't even know how to promo. You know, get to the victim. I guess Fabulous knocking this bitch tooth out is the closest Loso go get to the wisdom. I heard you a preacher. I heard you a preacher. I heard you a preacher. Finger to your word like I'm reading Braille. Shell cases on a crime scene. I'll leave a trail. Y'all must be out your mind. Y'all think this light-skinned nigga gonna leave me frail? But Anina got a big butt and the switch came with a BBL. Last week, you was crying over the coin toss. I thought it was church. Last week, leave a trail. Y'all must be out your mind. Y'all think this light-skinned nigga gonna leave me frail?
It's something called filler in your setup. Somebody was talking about setups earlier, and I was talking about when I say setup, I mean how you set the bar up. Are you intricate all the way through from the setup to the? That's how well it's written to me. If you have a strong punch, like you might feel this one was for her in the setup, y'all niggas really thinking y'all niggas think he gonna leave me frail? What does that mean? I think that means skinny. What does frail mean? I thought frail meant like skinny or something. Like she just said that because it rhymed with everything else that she said. That's DNA used to do that sometimes. That's filler. So I can't make that bar hit but so hard. You got to do that when you're measuring the bars. You got to make sure, like I said on the other bar, you just scratch it because it don't make any sense. So when you're measuring the bar, just make sure you scratch it. Now, you should be so good at it. If you got to write them all down points, not the bars, just the points for the bars to add up what the bars is like that overall. That's just the bar section. But if you got to do that, that's the beginner stages. I wouldn't be mad. You see people doing that. They beginners. I know what the scale is in my head. I already know the numbers. I don't have to do that. I got the feel of what I'm of the points because I've been doing points so long. You know what I'm saying? So I already know bar for bar what it is because I'm not just going by the actual punchline. I'm going by the whole setup of the segment of the bar. So it's a feel to how heavy those segments are of bars, setup included. Do y'all understand? I'm not bashing her. I'm just using it as a learning point for when you judging, trying to help the culture grow. Give fair judgments, y'all. Figure out who really won the battle. Not whatever the random fans say off nothing. How do we grow like that, y'all? How's this competition? Hold it down, rankings. Right. Right. Means weak and delicate. So leave her weak and delicate. Y'all really thought he was gonna leave me weak and delicate. Thank you for the meaning of frail. Yeah. We call it skinny in the hood. V call it weak and delicate. Stupid. No. I still don't give points for no filler like that. No. That's filler still. It's no bar. It's not even setting up to what she's about to say. What she said at the end.
But Nina got a big butt, and the switch came with a BBL last week.
Lazy writing.
Last week, you was crying over the coin toss. I thought it was church, you know. Well, now you about to be crying over the 25, but you gonna be the first to go. I think he thinks he got a chance. He playing checkers. That's why I fire over the troops. But I had to show my community his chest when I slide over the loop. They told me to stump him out. I say, nah, I put the 9 over this fruit. Just like Monopoly, I'ma always pick the iron over the boot. Bitch! He said he gonna catch me in the French quarters lacking. I said, go on searching. He must don't know real niggas from New Orleans don't go on bourbon.
Another debatable round, right? It's just his mishaps is coming in his pace and his just him stumbling over his choppiness. Hers is coming in bars not well written like his is more well written than hers. So it's kind of like tough with these short rounds when you go like judge off the scale I'm judging. So they not getting all the way to that 7.7, but I wanna. She might have 7.6, but I gave him. I gave him a 7.6 again, so I prefer him. Whenever it ties in the scale, then you can go with your preference. Then it's a tie. So then you just say I prefer this person. I prefer him because of bars, and I only prefer him because I go by bars holding the most weight. So if you're gonna use your preference, I advise you to still go by the scale, the judging scale. Bars, then performance. What holds the most weight? Bars, performance, flow, delivery, pace. So those last 3 hold around the same. I ain't gonna nitpick, but those first 2 hold the most. So first go by their bars and then their performance to see their bias. So I'm gonna be honest and say it's a tie score, but I prefer him because of bars. His bars is more well written than hers to me. That's what I'm going by. So I got a 1-1 going into the third.
Hey, show us some. Hey, if you got official in your top 10, raise your hands. We at New Orleans? We in New Orleans? Listen, hey. We can't hear this. Yeah.
basically what I got out the bar is women are weak in light in men's eyes. V. So you don't like that, right? I don't know. I don't know. I tell you, I don't like it's Philip.
Making it this you. I'm just speaking in general, but you gotta be high ranking official. Hey yo, this my issue. You gotta be high ranking official. This my issue. You just threw a card called boot camp and was crying because you ain't get enough support. I'm like, at ease, little soldier. You should have kept that private, but now you gonna get your buzz cut short. My last fade was out in London, so traveling here ain't really nothing at all. I mean, I just finished schooling somebody overseas, and now I gotta study abroad. Bro, you a fraud. Hey, you a fraud. Hey, yo, you a fraud. You a fraud for trying to expose Vestavia in front of her husband and kids like you wasn't sleeping around in NW. You know what? That ain't none of my biz. It is what it is. Just know we watch. It is what it is. Just know we watching. You was a whole freak for the whole week and had the whole team popping. I mean, prior to URL, you wasn't homie hopping. I don't know who she was dating before the league, but that ain't who OB topping. I mean, God. That ain't who OB topping, man. Stop it. Hey, yo, I ain't saying that the homie's toxic, but when you in the X with many men, you become pescatarian. You know, fish is the only option. I mean, hey, yo, now watch this. Now watch this. I'm about to make an example. Hey, watch this. I'm about to make an example. She tried to hide son from the world like when Drake in a scandal. Hey, yo, putting that man in was out of pocket like when Peyton was scrambled. Hey, that shit reminded me of Tim Donaghy. You know, official, taking a gamble. Hey, yo, this a handful. Hey, this a handful. If you would have walked with integrity, hey, yo, if you would have walked with integrity, they would treat you the same. Hold on, wait, isn't your name official? I shouldn't have to teach you the game. Come on, this is lame. Hey, yo, this is lame. Hey, yo, this is lame. Hey, yo, listen. Listen, this is lame.
Crowd kind of messed him up. I'm gonna let him.
Pistol. She was home with all her sisters. Till Battle Rap came and she got thrown for all the picture. That alone is not the issue. Because you nothing but a Foot Locker employee. You literally had to sell your soul to be official. I mean, that's why they diss you for all that chrome bursting. That's why they diss you for all that chrome bursting. You should be at home working. You still a Foot Locker employee. Now go in the back and do some soul searching. I know you nervous. I know you nervous because I am not the one. Keep all that other stuff for them other Christians, them sucker Christians, and don't do nothing when you touch them Christians. Man, what's up with this? Hey, yo, what's up with this one? My girl will have you seeing stars like an astronomer. Be careful if you want to say those rounds. Hey, yo, looking at your hands, I can tell a scope ain't needed. My Galileo down. Hey, yo, you a clown. You a clown if your homie, if your man wanna jump in, then he really dumb. We got plenty guns. He'll get turned into a vegetable once the semi-dumb. He'll literally get flipped like a gymnast out in Louisiana. Cause even if he live, he done. I'm telling you, I got charisma, punches, and a flow that's cold. You just lost the battle. I don't care what they say. Time.
Go back in the back room and do some soul searching. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like literally go in the back room and think about what you got going on. That's cool. That's cool. I don't. 7.7. Not too many mishaps that time. Not enough to add up to take off the point for him. So he got that 7.7. He did have a couple bars I didn't really like. He just got through it clean. So it was like a 7.6, 7 for me. He got through it clean. It still gotta be effective. When I say effective, that's in the bars. Like, example. You can't tell Terra. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, right? You can. But if you tell Terra you're not a consistent battle rapper, blah blah blah, and you make up an angle that doesn't fit him, is not really effective. That's not effective. So I can still judge that as well written, right? It's well written bar, but it's just not effective. So it don't complete the bar scale, if that makes sense. Because it's different aspects in bars. How well it's written. How witty is it? If it's direct, effectiveness. It's different aspects in within the whole bar. You understand? Like I said, the setup for me, that's how well it's written. Intricacy of the bar. Or wittiness. Like I said before. Interchange that word if you like. So his bars wasn't effective because I wasn't feeling what he's saying to her. Not me feeling, but it doesn't match with saying. She's a top girl, this and this and that. Like he's trying to make an angle that doesn't really fit her. It's just the effectiveness of it. And I always say the effectiveness is last, so it don't necessarily gotta be true. I always tell people they don't have to be true because, like I said, they can write whatever they want, but it's just a little part in the bar, so you don't take off the whole bar because it's not true. Still, like I said, it's still written well. No, it depends on how witty it is. No, like the actual punchline, and then the effectiveness of it. No, you can put it in a direction too, like somebody being direct to him. When you be like somebody's talking direct to him, you be like, "Oh, talk to his soul," because it's stuff that's actually relating to him, that's in the bars. How direct you are, how effective it's being. Other bloggers won't tell y'all that, but it doesn't even matter because y'all don't care. This battle rap community, hold it down, Rankins. Everybody's opinion count. How do you judge battles? How do you judge battles? How do you judge battles? Oh yeah, hold it down, Rankins. 7.7.
Let's go,
Six,
let's go.
seven.
Official, bring it home.
Whenever I hear your slogans, yup. Whenever I hear your slogan, I'm nothing like the other Christians. I thought the shit was a serve. Because Saga the reason we know you. I mean, he the leader of the herd. And then A1 always on screen. And Oops is honorable, right? He be showing the people what they were. Street hymns be doing sermons in Greece and you. Oh, I see why you on horse because your voice is barely being heard. So don't come here doing shit you won't do elsewhere.
You don't have to use mine. I ain't gonna be like that. I'm just saying use a criteria that people agree on. Common sense will tell you they ought to all go by the same rule book criteria, right? If you're gonna have judges, shouldn't they all be judging off the same rule book? Not in wrestling, not in freaking battle rap, because we're idiots. So I'm not saying use mine. All judging systems are ranking and judging systems are flawed in a sense, right? Can't 100% agree, right? But it cuts out biasness if we use it. Forget what you think or feel. That's stupid. What is it? What is it? I feel like, see, when your girl tell y'all fellas, I feel like this, I feel like that. You're like, get out your feelings. I want to know what Ashley is. Right? But for some reason, when y'all niggas hold it down rankings, come over to the battle rap, y'all accept it. I feel like this. I feel like this. This is my opinion. Ew! I get enough of that from my girl. I'm a logical man. When I get around the fellas, we talking about what it is, y'all. We going about something. We ain't just talking random. We do kind of talk random in the battle rap, in the barbershop, but it's still logic. We got facts going on here, you guys.
Tried to give him a warning. I even gave him the death step. Body shot. Let's see if he paid for his health care. Y'all want to see low income?
Sorry,
Y'all better check on his welfare.
Sorry, official.
I mean, he the leader of the herd. And then A1 always on screen. And Oops is honorable, right? He be showing the people what they were. Street hymns be doing sermons in Greece and you. Oh, I see why you on horse because your voice is barely being heard. So don't come You won't do elsewhere. I tried to give him a warning. I even gave him the death stare. Body shot. Let's see if he paid for his health care. Y'all want to see low income? Y'all better check on his welfare. He don't get no views. He barely get over 75K. Oh, is he nitty? Well, this gonna do numbers the first day out like T Grizzly. I got 3 million view battles. He only got 1, but he witty. I bet cause of me this hit a mill like P Diddy. Bitch. They gonna put me in jail. They gonna put me in jail when I make the Glock spit. I heard you a teacher of the word. So I heard you a teacher of the word. So if I kill him, I'm not shit. So if the bullets go by low, they gonna give me a sell high when I take their profit. See, you ain't never killed nobody. So why you acting like you? So who the fuck you acting like you buried? You already died. So why the fuck you acting like you scary? Bullets all over the crime scene. The police asking what the fuck did I carry? All they see was over 50 clips. He was watching who the fuck did I marry? Bitch, you in New... Bitch, you in New Orleans. I don't want to hear. Bitch, you in New Orleans. I don't want to hear no noise. Go across the canal, you ain't gonna see no joy. Big guns in my jeans and the bullets the size of po' boys. Bitch, you in New Orleans. Bitch, you in New Orleans.
My gun so big, boss. She pandering. Pandering. You don't give credit to pandering.
We roam the streets with ghosts. The dead don't scare us, the living do. That's why we keep them close. Have you ever went to the graveyard and had a smoke out with Marie Laveau? Listen, bitch, you in New Orleans. Bitch, you in New Orleans. I mean, you ain't even got to do this. I know Loso big in your eyes. That's why I gotta shoot shit. Y'all didn't think that I would beat him. That's why I gotta prove it. Now I gotta fuck up a name more than tourists do. Chopper toolers. Bitch, you in New Orleans. You ain't gotta know.
I do give credit to some of these bloggers. They kind of know how to see through the gas a little bit. Some, yeah, she's pandering to her crowd, local bars. I understand them, but they only going crazy because you're doing that. Now, I'm not mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I just not gonna count it as much as the crowd's reacting. Bullets the size of a po' boy. Heh. My gun so big bars is like, old school. They ain't, no. I don't hit. No. On my 1, 2, 3 scale. Right? Right. So I'm not going by a crowd.
They know what it is. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you. Bitch, you in New Orleans. Change your pace. Slow down. Cause I got some little niggas that'll get you found in no time. I mean little teenagers. They'll take you for everything you got with no nod. All you heard was shit. How you let a nigga get you robbed 4-9? Bitch, we in New Orleans. Bitch, we in New Orleans. Y'all know I'm always choosing the stick. Everybody died. They don't even know who's shooting the shit. All he told the police is the nigga that ran off, called him a stupid little bitch. Bitch! He said he gonna catch me in the French quarters lacking. I told him go on searching. He don't even know real niggas from New Orleans don't go on bourbon. Flatline, nigga.
Yeah, local scheme. She was lining them things up with things that they will relate to. Like I said, I'm not mad at her. She's at home. She's gonna do that, but it's just not gonna affect me. So those bars is still life. And then the way you're getting leading up to the bar and this nature, I'm going off for how I feel about things. Oh, New Orleans, stand up. No. Yeah, stand up. Yes, 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 yes. I am for yes, fans should cheer. I'm not saying fans don't cheer. That's your job. Go for whoever y'all want to win. What? Ain't that your fans' job? So I'm not gonna ever say the fans Don't do what y'all do. Do that. I ain't mad at her for or them. You can take that energy and it can mess you up though. It could backfire. Some people get the crowd get too crazy. They actually forget where they at in their bars. So it actually could affect it. So it's something called crowd control in your performance that you. That's how the crowd is involved because you got to control the crowd, not let the crowd control you. It's part of your performance. Anyway, 7.6. I got Loso 2-1 edge. I know it's not going to be popular. Rankings, you don't know what the heck you talking about because all the other bloggers said this. Right. I get it. If they even recap this battle. But I would ask you kindly, if that's the case, to go in there and ask them what they go by. Like, what is this criteria that you go by? Like, what are you going by? Ask them. And see what the explanation is, and then holler at me. I seen one blogger say, I go by a point system. I wish I can explain it to y'all because there's a lot of things that I go by. I wish I can explain it to you. What do you mean? If you go by a whole criteria other than this bar count that you're doing, why aren't you using those things out loud instead of just saying the bar part? See how I run down every aspect? Flow like this. I like the flow. I like this. You know what I'm saying? This was cool. I'm letting them know. You have to work. This wasn't cool. I'm letting them know what part of that round that they can't even argue themselves. So that's why it's hard for them to argue with me. Because what are they going to say to your round's choppy? And I take off this much point. Oh, that's part of the criteria. You're going to be mad at me. You're going to be mad at yourself. So I can explain to them exactly why they lost. Some people say, oh, I got a bigger criteria, but I'm only telling y'all the bars. And saying random stuff like, oh, you wrote down. Huh? That don't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, whatever the heck they be saying on these blogs. Right. Right. Do y'all even understand? Of course they do. Rankings, they're grown. They do understand you. Like, duh. They're not kids. The reason why they don't do it because that's a big job to do. Like, how do you talk to a community that already does it a certain type of way? So I'm not too mad at y'all neither that watch me, that I break it down till you have understanding. Or maybe y'all just rather do it whatever way you've been practicing in your own self. Like, what? I don't need you rankings. I can judge battles my own self. Excuse me. So just tell me what you go by. For maybe it can add to the overall criteria. It's okay. You can go by that if it actually accurate, more accurate than mine. Like, what the heck? Are we not logical still? Hold it down, rankings. 2-1 Loso. Better Rappers Life, we see everything. Y'all stay on your A game, man. Holla at me. Holla at me.